Viewers, in a big breaking news, Chinese President Xi Jinping has said that no one can ever stop Taiwan's reunification with China as he signed off 2024 amid growing anxieties in the country over the continued slowdown of the economy and the return of a U.S. incoming President Donald Trump, who has threatened to impose punitive tariffs and trade measures against Beijing in his second term. We're also being joined by our senior executive editor, Abhishek Kapoor. Abhishek, tell us more about this statement. Heightening threat for Taiwan right there. Chinese President Xi Jinping has said that no one can ever stop Taiwan's reunification with China. Tell us more.
Well, obviously, it's a clear and present danger so far as Taiwanese independence and sovereignty is concerned, because we have seen over the last couple of years the Chinese have really upped the game, revved up the encircling of Taiwan, military maneuvers around Taiwan, and effectively breaching the air defense identification zone, the ADIZ, almost every week, or if not every week, every fortnight in the last 1 year, 1.5 years. So obviously all those military maneuvers are aimed at sending across a message. Also those act as drills or mock drills and preparatory drills. Apart from the use of fighter planes, the Chinese have been mobilizing their naval forces. They have been mobilizing their amphibious forces. They have been carrying out military exercises around the Taiwan Strait. They have been flexing their military muscle, not just with Taiwan, with other neighbors also, just as a warning, so that once a proper military operation is launched to take over Taiwan, others do not intervene. The Americans, of course, have responded with FONOPS, which is freedom of navigation operations, with their flotillas moving around the Taiwan Strait and the South China Sea. But having said that, it's not the first time. Of course, the fact that Xi Jinping chooses New Year to underscore the resolve of the Chinese and the PLA to take over Taiwan is indicative of the kind of aggression that's really coming in that thought. But as I said, this is not the first time he would have said that. And this is not the first time the Chinese are indicating that they would take Taiwan. This is part of their goal objective, to which they are block by block, day by day working. And it would be interesting to see whether they want to do it during the Trump administration or wait for another 4 years. But eventually, of course, China would make a clear attempt at taking over Taiwan, and that's what Xi Jinping underscoring with this New Year message. But I think what is more important is that in this message, hidden is a Chinese weakness, which is the economic, not a full-blown crisis, but difficulty that China is going through. The Xi Jinping address mentions about macroeconomic issues, that strains in the economy that need to be addressed. Perhaps the world would be closely watching on that rather than Taiwan as of now.
Right. That was a senior executive editor, Abhishek Kapoor, getting us more on the Chinese President Xi Jinping's statement of reunification with Taiwan and also China's slowing down economy. Viewers, it's time now to move on and get you a quick check of news from across Bharat in just 5 minutes. BJP members protested against Aam Aadmi Party National Convener Arvind Kejriwal over the Pujari and Granthi Samman Yojana outside the Hanuman Temple on Baba Kharak Singh Marg in Delhi, claiming that no Brahmins would fall for Kejriwal's dissembling. The Pujari Granthi Samman Yojana, under which priests of temples and Granthis of Gurudwaras will receive an honorarium of about 18,000 rupees per month, has drawn sharp criticism from opposition parties, particularly the BJP, due to the timing of the announcement, which came ahead of the Delhi Assembly polls.